Hey, welcome back to Your English Guy. Do you ever listen to native English speakers and just feel like you're missing something? Like they're all in on this secret code that you were never taught in school?
Well, here's the truth. You're not wrong. They are.
But don't worry. In this episode, we're going to hand you the keys to that code. We're going to walk through 12 of the most common phrases you need to understand and jump into any daily conversation.
And we'll practice them together so you can start using them today. For years, you were probably told to memorize grammar rules and long vocabulary lists. Your textbooks taught you to say things like, "Yes, I am available and would be pleased to join you."
Right? And then you watch your favorite movie or chat with a native speaker. And what you actually hear is something like, "Yeah, I'm down." It's just faster, it's smoother, and it's how real people actually talk.
And this isn't about throwing your textbook in the trash. It's about adding a new, crucial layer to your English. It's about learning the shortcuts, the cultural cues, and the phrases that show you're not just a learner, but a comfortable, confident speaker.
Exactly. Today, you stop being an outsider looking in. Today, you get the code. Let's get started.
All right, first up is one of the most common pieces of the code you'll hear everywhere. The phrase, "I'm down."
Your textbook probably taught you to say, "I agree," or "I would like to participate." And while those are perfectly correct, they can sound a little formal, even stiff, in a casual, everyday chat.
Native speakers, especially in North America, have a much quicker, cooler way to show they're on board with a plan. And that code is, "I'm down."
"I'm down" simply means, "I agree to join," "I'm in," or "I want to do that." It's a casual and enthusiastic way to accept an invitation.
Let's see how this works. Imagine your friend texts you, "Hey, want to grab pizza later?" Instead of typing out, "Yes, I am available for pizza at a later time," you can just say, "For sure, I'm down."
Totally. Here's another one. A coworker says, "A few of us are going out for drinks after we finish this project. You in?" You can smile and say, "Totally, I'm down. Let me know when." It's friendly, it's easy, and it immediately makes you sound more natural.
It really does. Those textbook phrases, while correct, can create a little distance, but "I'm down" builds connection. It shows you're part of the group.
So it's your turn. Let's lock this phrase in. Try to capture that relaxed, positive tone. Let's say it together. Ready?
I'm down.
Again, a little more confidently.
I'm down.
Great! Next time someone invites you to do something, give it a try. You'll be surprised how natural it feels. This next phrase is one you will hear all the time. It's the perfect replacement for "you're welcome" or "it's okay." In school, you learn to respond to "thank you" with "you're welcome." If someone apologizes, you say, "that is all right." And again, not wrong, but often not what a native speaker would choose in a casual setting. The secret code here is "no worries."
No worries is an incredibly versatile phrase. It can mean "you're welcome," "it's not a problem," or "don't sweat it." It's a catch-all for showing that everything is fine.
So for example, if someone bumps into you on the street and says, "Oh, sorry," a perfect, friendly response is, "no worries."
Or your friend says, "Thanks so much for grabbing me a coffee." You can just say, "No worries."
And here's why it's code. "You're welcome" can sometimes sound a little formal, almost like you're saying, "I am acknowledging the favor I did for you." "No worries," on the other hand, minimizes the whole thing. It implies that what you did was so easy, it requires no thanks or apology. It's so laid back, and it instantly makes the other person feel at ease. Let's practice this one. It's all about a relaxed, easygoing tone. Let's try it together.
No worries.
Excellent. Start listening for it, and you'll realize just how often this piece of the code is used. Okay, so how many times in a conversation do you need to confirm you're following along? Your textbook gave you the very proper phrase, I understand.
But in a fast daily conversation, I understand can feel a little heavy. It can almost sound like, after careful consideration, I have processed the information. It's a bit much when you just need to show you get it.
The secret code native speakers use is much shorter. Gotcha.
Gotcha is a super common, informal version of I have got you. It simply means I get it, I understand, or okay, I see.
For example, your friend is giving you directions. Go down Main Street, take a left at the light, but don't go past the big red building. You can quickly confirm with, gotcha, left at the light, before the red building. Or a colleague is explaining something. So, finish the report first and then email it to Sarah, not me. A quick and natural response is, gotcha, report first, then to Sarah.
Gotcha is code for conversational efficiency. It keeps the chat moving without awkward pauses. I understand can sometimes feel like the end of a topic, but gotcha is like a quick nod. It says, I'm with you, keep going.
This one is quick, so the pronunciation is key. It's not a slow got you, but a faster, smoother gotcha. Let's try it together.
Gotcha.
Again, make it fast and light.
Gotcha.
Perfect. Using this will make your conversational rhythm so much smoother.
Look, everyone makes small mistakes. You send an email to the wrong person, or you forget to do a tiny task. In school, you were taught to say, I apologize, or that was my mistake.
And those are great for serious situations. But for the small stuff, native speakers use a much more casual phrase. The secret code is, my bad.
My bad is a very informal way to own up to a small mistake. It's a quick and easy way to say, oops, my fault.
Let's say you're playing a game and you mess up a rule. You can just laugh and say, oh, my bad. Or you bump your chair into a coworker's desk. A quick, my bad, is all you need.
Exactly. The formality of, I apologize, can make a small mistake feel like a huge deal. My bad does the opposite. It acknowledges the slip-up quickly and signals that it's not a big deal so everyone can move on.
It's humble, but also confident. It says, yep, I messed up. No need to dwell on it. The tone here is key. It should be light and quick. Ready? Let's say it.
My bad.
Again, as if you just made a tiny, unimportant error.
My bad.
Using this correctly shows a high level of social awareness in English. At the end of a party, a workday, or a visit, you need a way to announce you're leaving. Your textbook might have given you phrases like, I am leaving now, which is grammatically perfect, but can sound a bit sudden. Native speakers have a softer, more natural way to signal they're about to leave. The secret code is, I'm heading out.
I'm heading out simply means, I'm in the process of leaving. The verb to head here just means to move in a certain direction. It's a gentle way to announce your exit without being too abrupt.
So if you're at a friend's house and it's getting late, you can stand up and say, all right, everyone, it's been great, but I think I'm going to head out.
Or you're at the office at the end of the day. As you're packing your bag, you can say to your colleagues, okay, I'm heading out. Have a great evening. It feels less like a sudden announcement and more like a natural transition.
Exactly. It gives people a moment to say their goodbyes. It's just a smoother way to exit. Let's practice the flow. It should sound relaxed and final. Try it with us.
I'm heading out.
Again, imagine you're saying a pleasant goodbye.
I'm heading out.
This is a fantastic phrase to have in your toolkit for ending any interaction smoothly. When you're out with friends for a meal or coffee, the moment the bill arrives can be a little awkward. How do you offer to pay? You could say, "I would like to pay for this," but it sounds like a line from a period drama. Native speakers have a much cooler, more casual way to do it. The code is, "It's on me."
This simple phrase means, I will pay for it. It can be for just one person's coffee or for the whole group's dinner.
For example, you and a friend went out for coffee. When the check comes, you can put your card down and say, "Don't worry about it. It's on me." Or you're celebrating a team win at work. You could say to the group, "Let's get another round of drinks. It's on me."
And here's the magic. Saying, I will pay is a transaction. It's about money. Saying, it's on me turns the act of paying into a gesture of friendship. The focus is on the relationship. It's a warm, confident phrase.
It really is. The tone should be generous and firm, but friendly. You're not asking, you're telling them. Let's practice together.
It's on me. Again, with a smile in your voice. It's on me.
Using this phrase will make you seem incredibly fluent and socially skilled. Okay, let's hit pause for a second. We're halfway through cracking the secret code. So far, you've learned 6 essentials. I'm down, no worries, gotcha, my bad, I'm heading out, and it's on me.
How are you guys feeling? Is it starting to click? You're not just learning words, you're learning the rhythm and the shortcuts that make conversations flow.
If you're enjoying learning daily English with our simple conversations, please subscribe to Your English Guy. All right, let's get back to it and unlock the next 6. So when you hear something surprising, your textbook might suggest, "Really?" or "Are you serious?" And those are fine, but there's a more informal, modern version you'll hear constantly. The secret code is, "For real?"
For real? Is a slangy way of asking, is that true? Seriously? Or, you're kidding me? It's used to express surprise or disbelief. So, if your friend tells you, I just won tickets to see our favorite band, your reaction could be, no way, for real?
Exactly. Or if someone tells you some shocking news, "Did you hear they're closing our favorite cafe?" You'd say, "What? For real? That's awful." For real just adds a layer of modern, informal energy. Really is neutral. But for real often carries more emotion, excitement, shock, or doubt. Let's practice saying this with a feeling of surprise. Your voice should go up at the end, like a question. Say it with us.
For real?
Now try it with a little more shock.
For real?
Fantastic. This is a fun one to use. In a fast conversation, you sometimes need to ask someone to wait. Maybe you need a second to think. Your English class probably taught you to say, "Please wait a moment," which is very polite, but it can stop a casual conversation in its tracks. Native speakers use a much more relaxed phrase. The code is, "Hang on a sec."
Hang on a sec is an informal way of saying wait for a short time. Sec is just short for second. You'll also hear, hold on a sec. They mean the exact same thing.
So if someone is talking to you and your phone starts ringing, you can hold up a finger and say, "Hang on a sec, I just need to see who this is."
Or a friend asks you, what time does the movie start? You can reply, hang on a sec, let me check my phone. Please wait a moment is like hitting a formal stop button. Hang on a sec is like hitting a quick pause button.
This phrase is usually said fairly quickly. Let's practice. Say it with us.
Hang on a sec.
And now the other version. Hold on a sec.
Great. You can use these interchangeably to make your interactions much smoother.
In a discussion, you'll often hear a point that you have to admit is pretty reasonable. A textbook might tell you to say, "That is a valid point," which sounds like you're in a debate club. A much more common and natural phrase is fair enough.
Fair enough is a way of saying, okay, that's reasonable, or I accept your explanation. It signals that you understand and accept someone's perspective, even if you don't love it.
You might say to a friend, I was a little bummed you didn't come to the party last night. If they reply, I'm sorry, I had to finish a huge project for work, a perfect response would be, okay, fair enough.
It's a crucial tool for conversational diplomacy. It lets you gracefully concede a point without ending the discussion.
The tone here is usually calm and accepting. Let's try it. Say it with us.
Fair enough.
One more time. Maybe with a little nod.
Fair enough.
This is a very powerful phrase for navigating disagreements smoothly. Similar to no worries, this phrase is used to downplay the importance of something, but it's often used to respond to a potential problem or inconvenience. Like if someone is running late. You could say, your lateness is not a significant problem. But of course, nobody actually talks like that. The casual, friendly code is no biggie.
No biggie is very informal slang for, it's not a big deal. It's a quick way to reassure someone that you're not upset.
Your friend calls and says, I'm so sorry, I'm running about 15 minutes late. You can immediately put them at ease by saying, no biggie, I've got a book with me. See you when you get here. No biggie is the ultimate chill phrase. It instantly diffuses tension. This phrase should sound super relaxed. Let's practice it together.
No biggie.
Again, imagine you're waving your hand in a friendly, dismissive way.
No biggie.
A great phrase for being a low-stress, easy person to be around. Our final phrase is a more modern, trendy piece of slang that has become really popular lately. When someone explains something and the logic is clear, your textbook might teach you, that makes sense.
A very current and quote-unquote insider way to say this is, that tracks.
That tracks means, that makes sense. That's logical and consistent, or your story adds up.
So a friend explains why they were in a bad mood yesterday. I was just so stressed because I had a huge deadline, and then my computer crashed. You can nod and say, oof, yeah, that tracks.
Using it shows you're familiar with very current, modern slang. It's the kind of phrase that will make a native speaker's ears perk up. The tone here is one of confirmation, like a puzzle piece just clicked into place. Let's try it together.
That tracks.
One more time.
That tracks.
Excellent work. This one is a little more advanced, so use it when you feel confident. And there you have it, 12 keys to unlock the secret code of daily English. Let's do a lightning-fast review. Instead of I agree, say I'm down. Instead of it's okay, say no worries. Instead of I understand, say gotcha. Instead of my mistake, say my bad. Instead of I'm leaving, say I'm heading out. Instead of I'll pay, say it's on me. Instead of really, say for real. Instead of wait a moment, say hang on a sec. Instead of I'm very tired, say I'm beat. Instead of that's reasonable, say fair enough. Instead of it's not a big deal, say no biggie. And instead of that makes sense, say that tracks.
Remember, this isn't about just memorizing a list. It's about understanding the feeling behind these phrases. They are tools to help you sound more natural.
Exactly. You're no longer just a student of English, you're becoming an insider. Now, here is your mission. Don't just listen. Use it. Pick one or two of these phrases this week and try one out.
For your first practice, do it right now in the comments. Write a short sentence using one of the phrases we learned today. We'll be reading and replying to as many as we can.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If this helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more lessons on how to speak real, confident English.
Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next one.